Hey folks, thanks for joining me once again. This time around, I'm going to be having a look at a brew that my good mate and fellow Aussie beer reviewer, Gez Lawson, sent me. It's none other than this brew here, 3 Pub Circus, featuring Mrs. Hairy Mary and Pale Ale. Now that's one long-winded name. Yeah, whatever would possess you to call a beer 3 Pub Circus featuring Mrs. Hairy Mary and Pale Ale? One has to wonder. Anyway, this is brewed and bottled here in Australia by the Macarthur Grange Brewery on behalf of Liquorland, which is essentially just Coles. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, it's a supermarket craft beer, or crafty beer, as Gez would say, and it comes in at 5.1% ABV. Alright, and it obviously comes in a 330ml brown bottle. Okay, so I'm keen to check this one out. I'll pour it out into this craft beer glass, and I'll open it with the trusty BB Barfly bottle opener. Okay, some nice smoke there. Okay, so let's give this a pour. Okay, nowhere near as active as those beers Adrian gave me from the Beard and Brow Brewery in Tambourine. Okay, yeah. As you can see, I gave it my normal sort of a pour, and yeah, it hasn't even got one finger of head. Now, let's talk about the colour. Well, it's a very, yeah, very orange, amber, yeah, golden brown appearance, I suppose you could say. Yeah, but it does look delightful, and yeah, it's certainly got some haziness to it as well. And yeah, there's less than a finger of off-white head there. A fine ring, in fact. Okay, so let's move on to the aroma. Okay. Yeah, getting some fruity sort of, some fruitiness there. Citrus, passion fruit perhaps. Yeah. So I'm expecting that this is going to taste, yeah, much like your typical Aussie Pale Ale. Alright, but hey, I could be surprised. Alright, so yeah, on to the taste test. So cheers to you all, and a special cheers to Gez. Let's dive in. Okay. Well, surprisingly, it's got a stronger malt character than I anticipated. Yeah. Still got that nice little hop bite to it, but yeah, it's got this really smooth, syrupy sort of mouthfeel, like, you know, it's got you know, actual fruit juice in it or something. Yeah, it's rather interesting, and yeah, I really can't fault it flavour-wise. It's very enjoyable, and yeah, of course, very drinkable, and something that you could session. Yeah, you probably couldn't go crazy with it, but it's certainly sessionable. Got no idea about its price point, as it's a beer that Gez was kind enough to give me. I would imagine that it's probably a little on the unreasonable side, because it is a crafty beer after all, and they do tend to charge a little bit too much, you know, for these types of beers, even though they're mass produced, you know, for a supermarket chain. Yeah, but it's pretty tasty. You know, I'm really having a hard time finding anything wrong with it. It's not mind-blowing, but yeah, it's pretty decent. All right, so I'll have one last gulp and give it a score out of 10. Okay, well, all in all, it's a pretty decent brew, which kind of comes as quite a surprise. It's yeah, definitely not your typical Aussie Pale Ale. What would I give it in terms of a score out of 10? Probably an 8 out of 10. Yeah, I think that's a fair assessment of this brew. Anyway, yeah, that's it from me for now. I'm just going to kick back and enjoy the rest of this. So until next time, folks, fare thee well, all.